Hey guys, welcome back to CUDGS StarClash 2. We've got an exciting 2v2 lined up for us now.
Yeah, should be fun.
Basically, we can hop straight into the game. It's ready to go. Do you want to accept the spectator invite? And then we'll hit go. Entering lobby. It's coming. Here we go. Okay, let's start. Nice. Haven't actually casted a 2v2 before, so.
Yeah, I'm not really much of a 2v2 player myself, to be honest. It's kind of one of those things.
It's good for warming up, and actually, the other week I ended up playing against Grubby on 2v2 ladder with Daniel. That was pretty good.
Amazing.
So it's interesting who you meet, interesting what strategies you come up against.
Exactly.
You got for us at least, there's going to be a lot to look at on the mini map, and it'll give us a good workout.
Now that it's 2 Terrans versus 2 Protosses, so that could come up with some interesting strategies. Sort of any, I find in team games, any sort of cheesy strategy that is done by both players kind of magnifies it more than twofold. So if we get the Protosses both doing some sort of like build or 4-gate, that could be tough for the Terrans to run off.
I would say all 4 players in this game are Gold League or below. Don't be fooled by map of Dinosaur. That's a Smurf account from the best player in our society, Nasser. So this should be an exciting game. Hopefully a bit all over the place. Hopefully we'll see some ingenious strategies.
Interesting things. Definitely hope to see something.
Just waiting for Tidgo. Personally, I'm hoping for some cheese. Game art is not liking this, to be honest. I guess game art isn't made for 4-player maps. Anyway, let's do the introductions. In the top 1 o'clock position as the green Terran, we have Tidgo and his teammates. At roughly 3 o'clock, another Terran. He's red. He is FiveSeven.
And on the opposing team, we have in the 8 o'clock position, the orange Protoss is Dinosaur. Teammates. Purple Protoss, Almighty.
So it's really a PVT ramped up to be PPVTT. Like really, these Protoss guys are really hating on these Terrans. It's quite a racial conflict at this stage. Let's hope it becomes a good one. Unfortunately, they are going for the depots first. There's no worker rushes. Those can be a feature in 2v2 games. You just gang up on someone.
That would make our job a lot easier.
So having the 2 warlocks here, that's quite nice. Is this the map with the rock? It is. I wonder if they've realised that. To get across the map, you have to break the rock, so that does limit the amount of cheese. But everyone's going fairly standard. We do have quite an early gas here. I guess he's just going for like 12 o'clock production. See how he follows up. If you can combo, both players getting Reapers into one enemy player's minimal line, that can do a lot of damage on the 2v2 scene.
Especially since we've got 2 Protosses in the scene.
Exactly.
But it was an interesting feature. Let me just look at the map for a second. Each player does have the map leading up to their main base, but then there's this sort of shared natural expansion down from that. So I'd like to see maybe players try to set up a wall sort of in front of that, and sort of a shared wall, which is the base in the back. Sort of mark it off from there.
Indeed, we'll see how they choose to expand and when they choose to expand. It's a bit more of a decision than in 2v2 and in 1v1. We have a double rack coming up from 1 Terran and both Terrans back. We'll see if they go into double weak production or not. Definitely a potential strategy. From the Protoss point of view, we have quite standard, warp gates coming up.
Both players chronoing out their warp gate, which could be an early tell.
Yep, that's a very good point. And 2 gates already from at least one of our Protoss. So things could get a bit aggressive here. The first week is already out. and that's getting followed up with a reactor. So this seems like actually a more passive build, but he's getting a second gas. He could be going for like double reactor, double Reaper production, something crazy, funky like that. Mothership cores are being produced, and of course those are the weakest nightmares. Being unable to shoot up with. Yeah, we got 3 gates ready for this Protoss.
Yeah, I think both players just, I think it's just turning out to be more of a sort of defensive play from both players. Just see 3 axes from Tidgo.
Yep, double Reaper production has started from FiveSeven. I'm envisaging quadruple Reaper production. That's not something you see very often. However, Tidgo is going for an expansion, and in fact, a lot of add-ons of his own. He's going for more Marine Marauder production. Here comes the quad Reapers. I'm loving that. The first Reaper really is just beginning to make his way over. He's entering the Protoss phase. He's running into some Stalkers, and Mothership great control to save that. So FiveSeven doing a great job. And we have a double proxy pylon, a triple proxy pylon in the middle of the map. Let's see if these Reapers scout it. I think they're going to directly scout it. Even pick up the probe. What a spot there. These Terran players have got it under control.
Quite an interesting expansion location from FiveSeven.
Oh, a supply block from my Terran player. I don't see any depots of any form coming, just the command center. So the Reaper production is stagnating at this stage, to say that, but impressive shells coming out, and that's very nice. On the other side of the map, we have a lot of Stalkers being produced, even a Twilight Council, a Blink presumably coming, or maybe DPs. These Reapers really have to do something. I would love them to get across the other side of the map and just raid the mineral line, but of course that's not going to leave very much by way of defense for our Terran players.
So this is where Boston team games comes in. I don't know what the mechanic that's again whenever you players.
That's quite strong. So the Reapers did attempt to flank Silverzella, so it gets shut down. We might have a crazy race trade with both armies kind of avoid each other. The Protoss units have destroyed their rocks and are going down. These rocks are going down. I fear this expansion is not much longer for this world, but there's 4 more Reapers getting out, and they're not good in the base trade, but they're very good at cleaning out a mineral line very quickly. I mean, really.
For Protoss players,
let's see how the Terrans react. They are coming back rather than going for the base trade, but they're picking off these pylons. There are coming more. This base is already there, but this stage it's all about buying time, because it's really, it's 3 base v 2 base, so they can afford to lose both of these expansions as long as they can regroup their armies and engage nicely. They are picking off these reinforcements and these pylons, that's great, but they don't want to let the Protoss units get on top of the production, and that's exactly what's happening.
Especially this is the right the Reapers just watching this fight.
Here comes the Terran army does pack a real punch. It has been spell as well. In combination with the Reapers, they're actually working their way through this Stalker army. But is it enough? Time Warp is making conflict very good for the Protoss army. Blink is also almost done in 30 seconds time. So now this is the time for the Terran army to chomp its way through the Protoss, and I don't think they have quite enough. SCVs are coming, a bit too late, and the Reapers are also coming out. But this is how much There's a lot of sort of 16 Stalkers, and right on top of this Terran production. There is no real Terran production from the other player at all. I fear this 2v2 game is running it over. There's the first GG for FiveSeven. He's tapped out, but Tidgo it seems is going all out for the base trade. Well, not the base trade, sorry, the survival game. It's going to be very long before this barracks gets found and shot down. I love that the team is expanding. Where are they expanding? Was it a mana neck? It's a mana neck. That's great. Yeah, this
Or
Terran.
could be.
Yeah, weak corner probe, things like that. The Terran player is kind of re-expanded to gold. I like that. 1-1 has just finished with Clover, so it's going to be very difficult to engage. Which door? Are these all? Oh, some of them 1-1. Oh, just 1-0. 1-0. So now they're going to come up and start ravaging the other Terran base, which, to be honest, is not really here anymore. It's blown off. It's like all a bit around the map. That's a pylon.
Kudos player needs to get some Stargates.
Here's the most adventurous barracks. He's going for the long game. Yeah, at this stage, I don't know if Terrans will make a comeback.
No, I mean, we do see 15 supply deep, 16 supply, 17 on the production tab.
Yeah, rocks are almost down, and there's a lot of supply depots being made. I can't comment on the shape of this supply depot.
I think the supply depot message is subscribe in notification for viewers.
Yeah, I just hope there's some good supply depot micro raising and lowering those depots in synchronicity.
Yes.
Oh, there we go. They're all down. They're up. They're down. This really is a fantastic showcase of StarCraft 2 at its finest here. The Mana Nexus is being produced out of as well. That's what I really love.
You wouldn't see that in GSL.
I've never seen that in GSL. The day that happens in the GSL is the day I become very happy indeed. Okay, so now it seems to be, well, you can even see it in the minimap quite effectively, the shape. It's really hunt the Terran buildings, and Tidge does have a command center, so he won't spot all of the buildings. This barracks, and certainly this barracks, are going to take a while to be found. And of course, he still has 25 SCVs. I don't know how much money he has. He's probably spent a little bit too much on finishing his barracks wall off. He's actually investing all of his money. Unfortunately, I mean, tragically, this wonderful barracks construction is what's stopping him from getting back into the game. He could have been able to re-expand to the goal.
It's one of these moments where you just have to say,
It is probably worth it. The rest of the maze is getting slowly cleaned up. There's an observer which is responding these
I'd like to see
GG's coming down from Tidge. I feel we should see, the great wonder that he's created. And that's a victory to the Dinosaur and Almighty team. That was a fantastic 2v2 showcase, I feel.
well played.
So, thanks for watching. That was one of the best 2v2s I've ever seen.
Doesn't get much better.
What a shock, a twist at the end. That was great. I think now we're going to head back into some 1v1 action to the other end of the scale, some Platinum and Masters level StarCraft. So stay tuned, and very soon we'll be up and running for our next game. Thanks. Okay, Daniel, do you want to give last go? Do you want to pick your laptop's in there, right? So, you're gonna just make yourself around where you feel comfortable.